you can have your mats out just in front of you. And we're going to have your left elbow down onto the floor and have it aligned to the front of your mat. Now, from here, we're going to take your right knee, kick it out to the back corner of your mat. We then come in, knees knocked together. You squeeze the feet together as the knee comes to a diamond shape. Okay, so we'll just do that a couple of times. We kick the leg out to the back corner of your mat, knees come in, and then diamond shape. Beautiful. For 3. And squeeze. 4, 4. And squeeze. Now, as we do your diamond shape, really push into the elbow and lift the chest. You're supporting with your right hand. All right, so we're not dumping down into that elbow that's on the floor. We're really pulling away. Good. Now, we're going to add on here. So as you come to your diamond shape, the foot drops back behind your kneeling leg. The butt comes down to the floor. We come up onto the hand, and we're going to push into a little half back bend here. All right, so we're actually pushing the hip up, and we're reaching the top arm back behind you. All right, so the movement is, once we place your foot down, hips press up and reach back. All right, so that's just the movement. Okay, so we're going to add that in together. So your left elbow's on the floor. We squeeze. Kick leg out, knees together. Diamond shape. Foot slips back. We push up onto the hand, and then the hips drive as we squeeze back in your arch. That's it, good. We then come, keeping your hand where it is. Control the descent of the elbow to the floor. Triceps. Right hand supports. We come back in, knees together. Kick the leg out. Knees in. Diamonds. Foot slips back behind. Push up onto the hand. Tricep work. Back bend. Hips lift. Come back down. You got it. Down to the floor. Knees in. Let's go for pace for 10. And 9. And 8. Good work. Here's 7. Really good, guys. You should be feeling those glutes on that left-hand side and the back of your left arm. Working pretty hard here. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. And press. Good job. All right, we're going to change sides straight away. Come back to your kneeling. Right elbows down on the floor now. Your knees are knocked. Left leg kicks out to the back corner of your mat. Knees come in together. Diamond shape. Slip your left foot behind your right. Hips drop down. We push up onto the right hand. Hips press up as we reach back. Back down to the floor. Flip. Kick out. Knees in. Diamonds. Hips drop. Drive. Reach back. Beautiful. Let's go for pace. Breathing all the time. Really also controlling that elbow coming down to the floor by using the tricep in the back of that arm. Not just dropping down onto the elbow, ideally wants to try and stay where it is. So we're just extending and bending the elbow in the same spot all the time. 3 more. Ooh. 2. Amazing, last one. And reach in and through. Good job, guys. We're going to come to laying on your back. Just going to do a little ab work here, just to reset. Taking lay down. We're going to take the feet straight down on the floor, interlace the fingers behind the back of the head, and we take the knees into what would be a half diamond shape. So if you imagine that your toes are touching, that's your diamond shape with the knees out. Just take one leg down to the floor, leave the other leg where it was. That's your half diamond. When you bring the knee in, it is to the side of the body, and we're going to sit the head and shoulders up and reach the opposite hand to the toe. You got it. We then come back down to the floor. Half diamond, reach across, back to the floor. Let's have 25, 26 actually. Belly to spot. So we're exhaling as we come in. Six to go. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We love the knee moves. Okay, so we were in on our mat here. We take your left leg to the back corner of your mat. So your left leg is going to come across the body and come towards the top right corner of your mat, back right corner of the mat. So really squeeze it right across. You will get a little bit of a twist through the spine. We want that. Your knee then comes in. Your right knee then opens. Place the foot down on the floor. As you lift the hips up, you reach your right arm and the knees slide together. So we're going to squeeze the inner thighs together as they come in together. We then bring that left shin to the floor. We come back down to kneeling. Bring both hands down onto the floor. Left leg kicks across to the back corner of the mat. Knees come together. Right knee goes diamonds. Foot places down, lift the hips. We squeeze the thighs together and we're pushing the hips up as we reach the right arm up. You got it. We come back down. Diamond, knees together. Yeah, left leg kicks back and across. Knees together. Diamond, right knee lifts. Left knee comes in. Come back down to the floor. Knees into the tabletop. Left knee kicks back and across. Let's go for pace, guys. You've got it. 4, 10. And 9. And 8. Here's 7. And 6. And 5. 4, 4. And 3. 2. Last one. We're going to do a seamless transition straight onto the other side. Your right now leg comes across to the back left corner. Knees come in. We take left leg diamond shape, place the foot down. Hips lift as the soles of the feet come into the floor. Reach the arm up on the left. Come back down. Knees, right leg kicks across. Good. Diamond. Whee! Push. That's it, good. Even the best of us fall over that. And 3. Good. Push and up. 4. Push and up. 5. Good. 6. And 7. And 8. Lovely for 9. And for 10. And squeeze it through. Good job, guys. Take your legs directly out in front of you, and you take your right leg, cross it over the top of your left. I'd like you to sit up nice and tall, try and have the knees straight. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to take your top leg, your right leg is going to zigzag around to the back. So we're coming into a little hurdler's jump. All right, you want to try and keep nice and tall on those hips. Alright, so we don't want to be sitting back down into that left butt cheek. Sit up nice and tall. Should feel a really deep stretch on that inner thigh, on the back leg. Take the hands down, and from here, keeping your front toe flexed, we're going to rock in between both legs into a half split. Alright, so you're going to bring the leg, the hips, up, over, and square them off. That's it. That's it. You got it, Evie. Yeah. Then come back down. We sweep the legs through and across, nice and straight. So you want to go the longest distance possible. So from this hurdler's lunge position, you lengthen the leg out and away and round. Okay, so we're going to work those thighs. And then cross them. Beautiful. So sitting up nice and tall. We take it out and away, hurdler's lunge. Flex the front foot, lift the hips, come back down, hurdler's lunge, lengthen the leg away and round. You can feel that in the hip work. Yeah, good. All right, so we come back through, lunge, lift, down and across. 4, 3, lift. Should feel a really good hamstring stretch there as well when we do that little lift. Do keep that front foot flexed though, it will protect the back of the neck. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. And down. And swap. Ooh. We're nearly there, guys. So we have left legs now on top. We sweep it around, hurdler's lunge. Flex the front foot. We lift the hips, square them off. Come back down, lengthen and around. Squeeze, lift, through and in. Good. So if you find going into the splits a bit challenging, this is a really nice intermediary mobilizing exercise. You should feel those hamstrings really loosening off, and also some loosening off happening within that hip socket as well. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Easy last one. And so our hand weights, we're going to be working the tricep, and we're also going to be working this front complex of the shoulder as well. So the first part of this is just bring the weights into the little crease in your hips, and we're going to open the forearms and the weights from the elbow, just opening them straight open, and then bring them back to that little crease in the hips. Okay, so we squeeze and through. What we don't want to have happen is that the top portion of the arm drops in and comes close to the body. You want to try and keep that same equidistant between the elbow and the shoulder, and all that's moving is from the elbow to the weighted hand. Okay, so let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Beautiful. 1. We're going to hold it out there. Turn the palms up. We press and come back just to that mini bend. Squeeze for 2 and 3. Keep the chest lifting. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. From the extension, bring the pinky fingers together so that they will be in front of your face. We open back out and then bring the elbows into your sides. The little weight is carried in. So we squeeze, arms in front, out, and elbows to the sides of your body. Let's have 15 of them. Make sure that those shoulders stay down as well. Keep lifting the chest, but your neck should be really loose. There should be no tension in the neck, no tension in the jaw. 3 more. 2 more. Good. Last one. And through. Beautiful. All right. From here, the elbows come into the side of the body. We're going to do this little hitch movement. Basically looks like you're catching a falling object just in front of you, and then you're pressing it back behind you. You catch and then come back to the sides to take the weights out. So it comes in, catch right underneath the armpit. We then squeeze those weights back. The palms will be up. Lift the chest, and we're going to press the arms away from the floor. I know, it's horrendous, isn't it? We then come back underneath, scoop the weights around, back out to the start position. So let's go for 10. 1 and 2. And you can move the chest forward a fraction, but try and keep it lifted. You don't want to drop through the top of the back. 7 and 8. That's a little lift at the back there. Little lift of the weights at the back so they're parallel to the floor. You will feel that right in the top, underneath the armpits, back of the arms. Beautiful. Guys, we've got 5 more. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We then take right arm over and open, other side, over, little side bend, over. Good. Looking underneath the arm if you can. 8 and 7. Here's 6 and 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. We bring both weights down to your left hip. Bring them across. We then come up to center chest. Take them open like you're opening sliding balcony doors. Come back into the chest and then back to the hip. So we squeeze up, open, through, down. Squeeze, open. 4, 3. 4, 4. Good, good. Here's 5. And 7. We're going to do a quick change. Other side. Flip it over. Center chest. Left arm high, right low. Come back to center, down towards the right hip. We squeeze. 4, 3. Looking good, guys. Make sure one's high, one's low. Good, keep that precision. 4 and 3, palms facing forward. For 2. Yeah, last one. Woo, and down, good job. All right, let's pop those weights down on the floor. We're gonna come back down, do one last set of abdominals. And this time we're gonna bring both knees in. So we bring from the floor, ankles together. We squeeze the knees into your diamond shape. Tap the toes with the head and shoulders coming off the floor, and then lengthen all the way back down. Ankles together. All right, we're gonna go for 20. Here we go. And down. And you wanna make sure that those middle of the back stays connected to the floor at all times. That way we're using our abdominals, not using our hip flexors. We'll be involved a little bit, but you don't want them to be the dominant mover here. Good. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Knees wide for 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Place the soles of the feet down on the floor. Let's just give the hips a little lift. And lower. Good, good. Little lift. And a lower. Amazing. One more. And lowering down. Take the hands just behind the thighs. A little rock and roll up and down the spine. Good. Beautiful. Now we're going to take half cross with the left leg just tucking in towards your groin. Your right leg is going to be slightly forward. Now when you come up onto that left knee, take your right foot right forward. That's it. And then we come back down. From here, we're going to take the left hand onto the floor, press the hips up. Kind of been here before tonight. So we come all the way up, hips press right forward, back down to the floor, place the left hand down, drive through, and lift. You will feel a lot of work happening through that core. Good. Drive the hips up. Double work here. 4, 3. Here's 2. Last one. Now we're going to do a quick change. Switch and kneel. Switch and kneel. There we go. Other side straight away. Right hand's down now. Look back. 2. 3. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And lowering down. Ladies, amazing work. We'll just take a long lunge. We're going to take that back knee off the floor. That's it. It's a long, long lunge. Good. Lovely. Take both hands down, a little kick back with that right leg, and then step on the outside of the hand. So we're going to do 5 of these. So it's a little kick back and then step forward, lunge through. Get back, step forward, lunge through. Good. One more. Lovely. Step back, high plank, and then step your left leg forward into your long lunge. Pop the back knee down for a moment, feel that stretch if you like. Then we lift the back knee off the floor, frame your front foot, left leg kicks back to the back of the mat. Try and keep the chest over the heel of the hand, so nice flat back. And then step through to the outside of the left hand. Long lunge for 5, and 3, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and lengthen back. Amazing. Step your right foot on the outside of your right hand, drop the sit bones down. I'm going to take the hands just to the inside of the knees. Press the knees open and a slight tucking under of that pelvis. You got it. So just place the hands onto the top of the knee. We're going to drive right arm, elbow, shoulder. I do know my anatomy, guys. Sorry. Your shoulder, this thing. We're going to press that forward. Come back to center. Press the opposite one to the opposite knee. Center, opposites, center, opposites. Trying to get those hips a little lower each time that you do it, so you should feel a stretch on the inner thighs as well as the top of the back. So 3, and 2, and 1. Track your feet aligned to the side of the mat, fold forward. We're going to press your left palm center of the feet. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Come back down. Change sides. Left arm up, right arm down. Good. Change sides for 4 and 3. Try and keep the body weight over the balls of the feet. 2. Last one. Down. Soft bend in the knees. We're going to roll all the way up through the spine. And just shift the hips over side to side. Feel the arms heavy. Good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2,